Hello everybody, this is Paul Neeson with the Raw Life Health Show. We have one of our favorite guests here. We hold raw food retreats here in South Florida. And I always want to make sure the people that are there have experienced some sort of illness personally, so they've overcome it and they can help connect with people, not just from telling them what to do, but also feeling what that person felt. And here's Sandra. Dr. Sandra has been on my show many times, and she had overcome cancer by eating healthy and living a healthy lifestyle. Correct?
Yes.
Yes,
well,
yes. And
actually, it was overall, it was
a wonderful Creator Yahweh has healed her and given her the information to lead her to the diet that He told us to eat. So we're going to share this information today. Sandra's going to talk to people about this information because it's really important that they have to know this. So I'm going to head behind the camera and I'm going to ask Sandra a couple of questions that she's going to talk to you about. But first, why don't you briefly share your story with people that haven't heard it yet? And I'll put some links below the video to other interviews with Dr. Sandra here, and I'll put a website below as well so you can see that. And we also have some Spanish videos that she did that are very successful and good information. So why don't you share briefly your story and then I'll ask you a couple of questions.
Okay, Paul. Hello everybody. 2006, December 2006, I was diagnosed with cancer in the left vocal cord. It was a stage 3 when I found it. I went to Sloan Kettering. I was living in New Jersey, so I went to this hospital in Manhattan, and they started doing chemotherapy and radiation. The tumor was very big, so they were not able to do a surgery, and it already metastasized to the lymph node. So I started doing my treatment. As a medical doctor, I was not a believer of any alternative or integrative medicine at that moment. So I started my treatment, and when I was in the middle of the treatment, I was praying, and in the Bible I got the scripture that says, you can go in peace because your faith has healed you. And I told Yahweh, if this is for me, please stop the treatment now. Don't allow anything else. And after my prayer, I went to the oncology session to get my chemotherapy, and the oncologist told me, Sandra, you got anemia, we have to wait 1 week. And I was okay. Following week, he called me to his office and he told me that the patient that was with me within doing the treatment was at the intensive care because he got a long hemorrhage. So he told me, something happened to you, I quit my career, we are going to start the treatment now. And I was like, God, that was my sign. You healed me, but they were not able to see inside because everything was closed. So we have to wait like 2 months, 2-3 months, I don't remember. When they check my vocal cords, they are like nothing happened ever. So always I attribute my healing to Yahweh overall. And something very important, Paul, is that when I got the diagnosis, I started reading all the literature, and the more that I was, as much I was able to read. And I realized that there were many things in my diet were not right. So I tried to use everything, but there was a point that everything got closed. So I was not able to put food through my feed tube and all that. So I was not able to eat, So when people attribute my healing to the food, yes, kind of, but I was not able to eat. But when I were able to eat, I started eating vegetables like crazy, seriously, maybe 4 pounds daily, juices, salads. My breakfast was a big salad, and the amount of animal protein, I reduced it a lot, and everything organic. So it was a big transformation, and I tried to keep myself positive, but I was going through a hard emotional time at the same time. So I keep myself praying and trying to eat the best as possible. And after that, I started studying integrative nutrition, cancer and nutrition. I became a health educator, and now I study integrative medicine, functional medicine by myself, trying to get more and more knowledge.
Now, you being a medical doctor, when you got diagnosed, did that make you any different? Like, did you think, well, I'm a medical doctor, how this happened to me?
Oh yes, of course. I never expected. I consider myself very healthy. I was exercising a lot, and I thought I was eating good, no? But I realized it was not. And cancer has many causes. You know, as a medical doctor, I never learned that how the emotional part affect your health more than the food. A negative thought can kill you more than a germ, bacteria or virus. I learned how the lack of sleep, you know, when I was doing my medical career, I was not able to sleep. The food I was eating was not proper. My marriage was not easy. So it was a mix of many things, you know, that allow my immune system to allow the cancer to grow.
Sure. What would be your advice to somebody who doesn't know anything about diet and they're going through all these different stresses with money, their relationships, and their diet, and they go to the doctor's office and they're told they have a cancer? What would your advice be to them?
First, like, get relaxed, no? At least when the cancer is not pushing any important organ, you have time to make a good decision. So don't get stressed because the doctors tell you, oh, you have to do a surgery immediately, or you have to do chemotherapy immediately. No, you have time because, for example, breast cancer takes like 8-10 years to grow, you know, so it's not gonna kill you immediately or something. So take your time to see what are the options, no? Conventional medicine offers chemotherapy, radiation, and surgery, but there is more than that, and there are alternative treatments. And what I like to do is integrative medicine, when you bring the best of the conventional and the best of the alternative. You know, so chemotherapy sometimes works, you know, Hodgkin's, some leukemias, so it works sometimes. And if the tumor is too big and it's pushing something, you need to reduce it, because first you need to be stable. You know, after you are stable, you need to detox your body, because when I talk about detox in my lectures, I compare the body with a bathtub. You know, so you put dry water, bad water, and you have the drainage and the exits. You know? So the first thing before anything is open the exits. So you allow the garbage to go out, because if you start taking all the good things, what you create is a mess in your body, you know, and if the exits are not open, the garbage cannot go out. And so you need to open your colon, the kidneys, urinary tract, the skin, you know, because sweating, do you know, Paul, that when you sweat, in 1 hour sweating, you can eliminate more lead than 24 hours through the pee. So sweating is very important, the respiratory tract. So open all these, and after start cleaning your liver, start moving the lymphatic system, and at the same time, when you are cleaning yourself, stop putting garbage in your body. So immediately change your diet. No, I know that people struggle with the prices of organic food, and it's one of the things that at least every day more and more people are trying to, I don't know, to reduce the prices, no? So all these big stores like Walmart bring more organic, affordable food. But organic food is very important to eat what Yahweh made, the whole food. Stop all the processed chemicals, sweeteners, sodas. Sugar is the main feeder of cancer. So stop putting all the garbage, and also detox your mind. That is very important. Start thinking in all the people that have damaged you and forgive them. Heal your emotions. Yesterday, I was in a place and someone shared her testimony of ovarian cancer, and she's 29 years old. She went through surgery, and after surgery, they told her she needed to do chemotherapy because there were cancer still in her body. And she didn't have the money, no insurance, so she made the decision to take some time to change her diet, and in 3 months, the cancer disappeared completely. And this is a person with determination, so to get healed is a decision. And I know overall, the last decision is by Yahweh, so it's not like we can say if we are going to live or die, but we can do our best.
Well, the medical doctors teach people not to go that path. They teach people to do the drugs and stuff. So if a person is interested in doing these things, how should they tell their doctor that they want to wait and they want to do these natural things, or should they even say anything to their doctor?
I think that they can be honest, and maybe the reaction is not going to be good. They are going to say, at that moment I will say, I think you are crazy, but they have to respect your decision, no? So you can tell them and take your time to find out what is the best place to go. It is nice to look for help. My recommendation, don't do it by yourself, because could be confused.
Now there are places like Hippocrates Health Institute, but even people go there and they don't get better. So what would you say that, this isn't a panacea, so what would you say to people if they say, if it's not going to work 100%, why should I try? What would you tell people?
I will tell them to continue to persevere, because maybe they have to look for another place. I think that we are individual, and the same diet doesn't work for everyone. So maybe they need another kind of food, but always vegetables are gonna be vegetables, fruits, all the natural food always is gonna be there. But maybe they need more things. Maybe they need to heal their emotions and go deeper in that part. Maybe they need to find out what is their purpose in life, because most of the people live without knowing what they have been created for, and that is very important. Also the spiritual part. If you are not a believer, you need to find a way, meditate or something, but spiritual part is very important, because we are more spirit than body and emotions. So it's another thing to solve. And also poor lifestyle, the importance of sleep, to keep yourself hydrated, the exercise, to be in a continued movement, love, I think love is the more powerful weapon, and you see it when you are in love, everything changes in you,
Absolutely. So now that you're feeling healthy, you're helping other people with this.
Yes.
Give everybody your website, and I know you reach the Spanish community a lot,
Yes.
But just everyone you do. Give them your website and tell them what you offer, what services you offer.
Okay, my website is www.sandrarangel, RANGEL, MD.com. What I offer is my coaching. I support the people during the process. I respect any decision you take. If you want to go to a conventional treatment or alternative, I am there. I coach the people. I recommend supplements because for me, they are like the medicine, are very important, no? But you need to change, as I was telling you, many things at the same time in your life to get well and to get back your health.
Okay. If one of your best friends came to you and told you that they've been diagnosed with cancer, look in the camera right now, and what exactly would you tell them? What would be the first thing you would tell them?
That is a difficult question. Sometimes I think, and I hope never happen to me again. What I would do is to realize the place where I want to be, the people who I want to be, and move there, you know. And sometimes maybe you wonder why you don't do it now. No, because it's, but at that moment, I would do that. Like, go there, see what is in my food that maybe is not proper, lifestyle that is not proper, make all these radical changes, heal all the emotions, avoid all the toxic relationships, and yes, find out the places I want to go, the thing that I really want to do, and go for, you know. And seriously, if it was me, at least it's something that is like proof that works a lot, like Hodgkin's. I would do chemotherapy. If not, no way, Paul. I don't think so.
Sure. Okay, everybody, contact Sandra on our website. And Sandra, thank you so much for being on the show today.
Thank you for having me here.
Nature's wealth, good for your health. This is the Raw Life Health Show. Raw Life, brighten up your life.